Doctors have diagnosed in some of the pickiest of eaters. Children so choosy that no amount of coaxing will get them to venture beyond a tiny selection of foods. This goes way beyond eat your carrots. In fact, the condition has a name, food neophobia, and its health risks have driven some parents to the drastic measure of enrolling kids in eating disorder clinics, where the pie in the sky goal may be as simple as a slice of pizza. Vicki Mabry has our report.
I'll put a little bit of everything on your plate. How about some plain spaghetti? Just pasta.
No. This is what dinner looks like at the Graham House in Kansas City.
Aaron, carry your plate.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Looks good, huh?
The family dives in, but 7-year-old Aaron's plate is almost empty.
You gonna do it?
What Eric, her father, wants her to do is eat 1/2 of a cherry tomato, but Aaron won't. That's because Erin is not just a picky eater, she's an extremely picky eater.
Just one and that's it. We'll do it at the same time, okay? Here, look, I've got one.
In fact, Erin suffers from what doctors call food neophobia, a virtual fear of food.
Thanks, hon.
That spaghetti she's offered and the cherry tomato, she can barely keep them down.
Get it down yet?
It's a nightly routine at the Grahams. Her entire food repertoire consists of about 10 items.
I know kids just love pizza, don't they?
Not me.
I know. What about chicken nuggets? Kids love pizza. Chicken nuggets. Do you love chicken nuggets?
No.
No. Hamburgers?
No.
Hot dogs?
No.
No. All right, Aaron.
At breakfast, we discover what Erin will eat.
Aaron, are you going to want another piece?
Yes.
Breakfast foods like waffles and pancakes and French toast.
I need more.
Lots of French toast.
Can you cut it?
Sometimes breakfast is the only meal she'll eat. She also likes some fruits, grilled American cheese sandwiches prepared a certain way, chips, fries, crackers, and peanut butter, but only if it's creamy and only certain brands.
You cut up an apple and spoon of peanut butter. But your Ritz is what I mean by crackers.
I know what you mean.
No meat or vegetables, no pasta or salad. She's even choosy about desserts. Were you hard on her? Or have you always been understanding because she's had this?
No, we've been plenty hard. I mean, we've been doing the wrong thing all along. I think that's why we recognized she's not going to get better. There's no amount of telling her, you can't have this unless you eat 5 bites of that. The thing is that would break your heart is that she says to me, I don't want to be this way anymore. Because she's hungry.
Erin is your average active kid.
Get off of the bed, Freddie.
But this is affecting her health. She often has bad stomach aches. When did you first notice that Erin didn't eat like other children?
When I brought her home, practically.
From the hospital? She had acid reflux as a baby. Every bite was painful. What did the doctors tell you?
She'll outgrow it. She'll outgrow it.
Yeah.
We've had the advice of, when she's hungry, she'll eat. Just starve her.
Did you try to starve Erin?
Well, I tried to say this is what's for dinner. People think that I'm just special making a meal for her all the time, and it's my fault. It's because I'm catering to her whim, and if I would show her who was boss. Finish that. You know your stomach's been hurting. She would eat, and the fact of the matter is, no, she won't.
Mom, look.
For some with food neophobia, new foods make them physically ill.
That's peanut butter and honey.
For others, it simply tastes bad. With Erin, it's both. That's why her parents and Erin are at wit's end. They decide to take drastic measures.
Hello, I'm Nancy. Nice to meet you.
By enrolling her at Duke University in an intensive 5-day program run by Dr. Nancy Zucker.
So it's not just like a simple fix like eat this, right? Because you've tried that.
Yeah.
Right. We're not just talking about I don't like my broccoli and I'm not going to eat my peas and scrunching our nose at tomato juice.
You ready?
Dr. Zucker runs the Center for Eating Disorders at Duke, where they're just starting to study food neophobia. Can you take me inside the mind of a picky eater?
My best guess would be where we would look at a plate of food and say like, oh, look at this lovely food adventure. I wonder what this tastes like. They would look at a plate of food and be like, danger, danger.
Awful enough that for those with the disorder, it disrupts their entire lives.
Every kid goes through food fads and phases, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches day after day after day, switches macaroni and cheese, and that's just normal. A picky eater is one for whom that variability just doesn't shift. Did you want a glass of water or anything?
I'm good. Sure.
Why did you want to come here?
Sometimes I'm hungry when we go out for dinner. There's nothing I like at that place. Or when I'm at birthday parties, I don't have something to eat because they mostly serve pizza.
The fact that she recognizes that it's not normal and she wants to get better is really a big reason why we're here.
The first few days focus on the psychology behind Erin's eating, testing her anxiety levels. They also evaluate her sense of smell and count her taste buds to see if she's hypersensitive. How do you lead them from eating 5 foods to eating a range of foods?
When kids are not eating properly, it's terrifying for parents. And so what ends up happening inevitably is meals become stressful.
1, 2, 3.
All the work with Erin has been about kind of retraining her experience with food, giving her tools to relax her body and relax her mind and not let her thoughts get in the way of what she does.
Oh, that's good.
Erin has a goal for the week. She wants to eat pizza, a staple at kids' birthday parties.
So if we're eating pizza by Friday, we've done good.
What's in your fridge?
Horror story.
The goal is to avoid being like these people. Well into their 50s and 60s, picky eaters like Bob Krause and Marla Lopez are still eating like 4-year-olds.
Oh, you have Toll House? You love these?
Oh, those are great.
I love these. I eat them right out of the thing. Yep.
My intelligent side of my brain will tell me it's food. I know it's food. I know people eat it. But the side of my brain that's going to accept me eating something that I really don't have a control over will say, you can't eat that. Well, like spaghetti might look like a plate full of worms to me.
In 2003, Bob founded a web forum called PickyEatingAdults.com. It now has 7,000 members, many of whose food preferences are almost identical to Erin's. What do you eat in a typical day?
For lunch, I might eat a pack of Lance peanut butter and crackers or a bag of potato chips and a glass of milk.
For picky eaters like them, the grocery store is a house of horrors.
I love croissants. Have you had?
And when Marla tries to convince Bob to try something new that she likes,
Okay.
back at Duke, Erin is midway through her week in food rehab and things are intensifying. A girl who never mixes food is asked to try different combinations. She's also asked to experiment with some different tastes, like pizza sauce.
Put it in the salty part of your tongue, partway back, or on the side. Very good.
And then her first breakthrough, turkey bacon.
Okay, here's the hard part. Use your big teeth and break a little piece off and chew it. Just a little piece. Oh, look at that! She's chewing bacon.
What seems like nothing to most people is huge for a girl who's never eaten meat.
That went better than I would have expected by far.
The Grahams also learned something disturbing. Erin is almost always hungry.
No, she's not starving, but she's on the edge of being hungry all the time, and that sets up a certain mindset in people of always worrying about the next meal, which I definitely think that's where she is.
With Dr. Zucker's help, Erin begins to alter some of her eating habits. The doctor challenges Erin to describe her food visually. She's also encouraged to play with her food. And the whole family is sent to a drumming and dance class to teach them to relax.
Now we're looking for 3 food to describe.
At week's end, it's time for a trip to the local Whole Foods grocery store. Dr. Zucker makes shopping a game, picking out hard foods in addition to easy ones. They're working up to Erin's goal, that slice of pizza.
Can you describe it?
It's a triangle.
Oh, nice.
Remember, the only cheese she's eaten up to now is processed American cheese. The pizza proves to be just a step too far. But it's only been 5 days of treatment. They've got a lifetime to go and a lot of foods to try. This is Vicki Mabry for Nightline in Durham, North Carolina.